All right, here's the, I don't know what you call this. I'll call this the body of the mower. I got my homemade gas tank with a hydraulic filter cap, breather cap for a lid. I'm gonna call it a fuel cell. This is a fuel cell, and then my homemade shifter. Oh, my homemade shifter. Okay, this was the deck for raising and lowering the deck. Okay, I got my fuel pump. Now I got my fuel pump running to the solenoid. I got this wire, which was it was a hot wire for the solenoid on the carburetor. So I deleted that too. So I'm gonna run my fuel pump off of that hot wire, and then this. Where's that blue wire? There's a blue wire somewhere. See, there's another hot wire. Comes off this pigtail. This wire I'm going to run to the headlights. This is a charging light. I did have it going straight to the battery, but I'm going to go to the solenoid with it. And then you got the kill wire. You got the kill wire. And that's all you really need. There's a starting wire. Oh, the starting wire goes to the solenoid. That's the ground. That's the ground. No, that's not the ground. That's the hot wire for the starter. So it's going to be pretty easy to wire up. Alright, I got it all wired up. I got my fuel pump. Got my fuel pump wired up. I got, so I can go to that other, so I can go to that wire, that's not a wire. So I can go to this wire, get the power from my fuel. I got my kill wire. Where's that kill wire? There's a kill wire. Here's the kill wire. Got the kill wire. Got the battery wire. And I got it going to the back of the solenoid, and it's going to jump up to the battery from there. I got my ground for the battery. Got that, and then this blue one will be for the headlights whenever I wire those up. And then I got all this done. The clutch is all done. I put a guard for that belt so it don't fall off. I put the guards for the belt on the engine. I ain't gonna tip this thing over and show that, but believe me, there's 2 belt guards up there. So I'm ready to mount that back onto here and put my fuel cell. There's that, if it will zoom in. There's a fuel cell. Put that back on, and we'll be ready to roll. Yeah, I put this steering shaft on. I put the body back on it, and I looked down. I was putting these bolts in with the body on it. I could see down in here I didn't have no belt guides, but this is what I did for the belt guides. I just took these old carburetor bolts and used them. They make good belt guides. Yeah. Well, I can't get my drill in there to drill that. I marked where I need to drill a hole right there because the way I changed up the gears, it doesn't work anymore. I mean, it's got to go there. It's got to go there, or I can't get into reverse because the reverse is on the other end. So now I got to take the darn body off of it again. See, I got to take the darn body. I got it all mounted up, and now I got to take it off again, just to drill that one cotton picking hole. Oh yeah, got it bolted up. That's where it'll go for now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use for a throttle cable. It's actually a brake cable. It's a cable that's supposed to go to that brake. But, I mean, that end, this end, where's that end? That end will fit that slot if I drill a hole So I drill a hole. Where's my? So I drill a hole right there on that end. That right there on that slot. So I drill a hole where that little ball, will fit in there. You know what I'm saying? That'll work. That'll work. And then let's see. This end has got to go in that hole. Seeing it's too big, so I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, upsize that hole. Now I'm giving you a throttle. So I got my throttle hooked up. There's the gas pedal. So it's not returning too good, but that's all right. We'll put a stronger spring on it. That's got to break in anyhow. That's just have to break in. I think that'll work. Alright. I got the wiring done. See all that wiring in there? Yep. See, that's wire. There's a fuel pump wire. And I got a zip tie on it so I don't rub the steering rod and blah blah blah. I got a zip tie on that so it don't fall on the exhaust. This is going to be the hot wire for the headlights. I got a headlight switch right there. Here's my headlight switch. I'm going to put it right there in that hole. And yeah, so if you don't know how electricity works, this thing here has got a witch in it. So whenever you turn that up and turn the fuel pump on, or you hit the starter, that tickles that witch on her, it tickles her right there, and she comes out, she bites that fuel pump. She bites that fuel pump and puts it into forced labor, and it pumps that fuel. Same thing with the starter. You tickle her, right? And she comes out, she goes to that wire, she bites that starter and makes it spin the engine. So I got that all fixed, figured out. Alright, she's all back together. Got the battery, the gas tank, got it all wired up. I wired my lights up. I got my throttle hooked, I got my gas pedal working. See how I did that hood mount? I just got some all thread and centered it. Kind of got my alignment straight. I don't know how that's going to work. But I didn't use cotter pins. I just used wire. It shouldn't come off. But I got all my throttle cable. I got everything tied up. I might put something else to get that filter off that oil filter. Got it all wired up. Got my clutch working. Check it out, I got headlights, watch. Ain't that cool? I got headlights. I got a Ford 9N steering wheel. It's a little loose, but it ought to work. I got fuel pump on, fuel pump on, fuel pump off, engine off. Engine on, fuel pump on, and the starter. I don't want to hit the starter, I ain't got no oil in it right now. Ooh, and I got my gas cap. Is that the coolest gas cap you ever seen? Ain't that cool? I got my twice pipes, and hopefully that transmission's right. So, if you wanna hear it fire up, comment thunder on the Facebook thing.